Yeah, so let's wait a moment for the others. Okay. Full of energy after dinner. Okay. So um, I ate also something. I had a short lunch, but normally I would enjoy a nap, a short nap, few minutes. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's like this. Yeah, I have to work. Okay. So then let's come to the presentation. Okay. So let's continue with the technologies that are used in online marketing. So what we have to understand here is that there must be a technology in advance when you want to make something, when you want to make a business of that. And here, this technologies in online marketing. So it started with Web 2.0, yeah, when the internet pages became dynamic. Yeah, so here you can see that there must be a technology first that the idea comes later. Yeah, the idea of what you can do comes later. Yeah. So the tracking bug 1. So there are some more. So these are small graphics added to HTML emails or on websites, which offer a log file storing or and a log file analysis, and which will be used for statistical evaluation for the online marketing. So this it's a bit different to that what we talked about. Because there's a log file storing behind it and analyzes. Well, it's not to check what you do. Yeah. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. So and it's used for statistical evaluation, and so you can then be more focused on your marketing, or you can. Sorry. Yeah, or you can adjust your intentions, what you want to offer. Yeah, what is that? So it's mostly only 1-on-1 pixel measuring picture. Yeah, and so it's often invisible. If the background is white, this picture is also white, but there's a functionality behind it. Yeah, it's often invisible while created in the color of the background or transparent. When opening a document, this little picture will be loaded from a server in internet. So this can be an information, the opening. Yeah. It will be registered then, and with this functionality, the provider of the server can see when and how many users have loaded this tracking bug, or better, when an email has been opened, or when a website has been visited. Yeah, so this is the idea behind it. Some internet sites are using Counter. So we have one auction portal here. It's called eBay, and eBay is also using counters. Yeah, you can see how many people have been on this page with this product, how many people have seen that. And so it's counting 1, 2, 3, and so on. Yeah, so you can see the interest on this product. And it bases on the same principle. But with every new visitor, there will be a new picture. This means a new number counted up by 1. Yeah, and this is an example. Yeah, because it's JavaScript retrieval. JavaScript has also been founded in 2002, 2003 with the beginning of Web 2.0. Yeah? You use normally JavaScript for WeChat. Yeah, so if you are in contact with another person, JavaScript gives you the possibility to have direct access on that what the other person is writing. Yeah, in former times it was like this, that you had to reload the whole page, and then you were able to see the change. Yeah, and here with JavaScript, it's the possibility. There's a possibility to see directly a change. Yeah, and so this is what where we have our change. With Facebook is basing on that, and Instagram, WeChat, and all these tools, yeah, or the portals. So JavaScript is a script language that initially has been developed for dynamic HTML in web browsers to analyze user information, to change content, to refresh or to generate data, and to expand the possibility of the restricted HTML. It's proposing search terms during the entry of the keyword. So if you look for something, you get some ideas in the pull down menu under, yeah, and you can see other possibilities, yeah, and so if you don't type in the complete word, you get different minings or different words with the same beginning, and then you can choose. You need not to complete your searching word. Yeah, so it makes it more easy. So advertising banners and tickers. Tickers. You find tickers in news. Yeah, so you have the news page. For example, newspaper press, yeah, which is also an internet. It could show you the worth of a company. It could give you information about an accident, political discussions, political decisions. This, so if you, an explanation in short words, then this is meaning of tickets. Advertising banners also. Yeah. Hiding emails, email addresses to reduce spam. The meaning here is that you can put your name on the site, and behind it there is your email. So the one who wants to write you an email is clicking on your name, and then the email program will be opened, yeah, and then you can write an email to this person, but you don't see officially this email. And so there are many bots going around internet, and they look for official emails, and then get spam emails. So this can be very annoying if you get so many spam emails. We can say now that about 95% of emails are spam. 95% of emails in the world are spam mails. So it makes the most of it. Validation of data during entries of information in documents before sending it to the server. So could be that you have a page where you have to type in your personal data, or some other things, or you answer questions, and so this will be held on this page, and if you send it, it will be completely sent to the server, and then it's going into a database. Display of pop-up windows. You go with your mouse over the browser, and automatically there will be a pop-up window, for example, and you can see advertising or something like that. It's also a JavaScript functionality. What I said, sending and receiving of data without reloading the side of the browser. It makes it much more easy. You can see directly what the other person is writing. So you get every page, every sentence, so you are in direct contact with the other person. Makes it much more easy. You don't need to exchange emails. So you have direct access, and it's a direct contact to the other person. That's a big difference we have. And Facebook, for example, all other people can see what you have written under an information, for example. So it's something that is a complete base for many business models we have, like Facebook, and like WhatsApp, like Uber, like Airbnb, and WeChat, for example. Or if you get into contact with Alibaba store, with a store which is placed then shown there in Alibaba. You have direct contact, and you can then discuss all the business things there. So this was our first part here, our first chapter. I would now like to start with percipients and consumers in digital media. So we have now the basics behind us, and we go now into the understanding of the market in digital media. Yeah, so first we have to explain what digital goods are. This is important because these goods are, yeah, they are making sense. They have a worth. Yeah, you pay for that, and yeah, but you cannot hold it in hands. Yeah, and also these digital goods can getting older. Yeah, so they lose their worth possibly. Yeah. It depends. Yeah, so a book that is available online, yeah, as download, or you can read it, or you read it um, on your tablet, for example. It could be that this book will become very old. Yeah, if you read the philosophy of Confucius, yeah, then this is a really old book, and this is a book that is part of the history of China. Yeah, so this is a very important book. Yeah? So it will not become older in that case, like other information you can get, like in the newspaper or something. Yeah, or music. Yeah, so a song is can be a hit. Yeah, but after a few months, nobody is is interested in that song because there are new ones. Yeah. So digital goods, what are the attributes? The developing costs are very high in the beginning. Yeah, so you have to create, you have to program, and you have to test digital goods first. Yeah, if it's something like a tool that you can buy, yeah, via internet, and you will download it to your computer, and then you install it. Yeah, so such a program normally has very high developing costs, but it's only one time that it's such a high price. Yeah, or such a high investment. The bearing costs here are not that interesting. Yeah, so these are, you can normally speak of fixed costs. Yeah, the developing costs is the first the costs for the programming, and then if you um, uh, talk about distribution, you need only a server. Do you need access, and then you normally have the whole world to distribute your product. It's not like a physical product. Yeah, so the transporting and logistic costs are very low. It's easy changeable. Yeah, so if if there's an error or any bug inside, you can send an update. Yeah, and you can um, close a problem with that. Yeah, if, for example, if you buy a Mercedes, and this Mercedes has a problem. Yeah, so a German car. Yeah, so this the company first has to look for a solution, and then they will write you a letter, say, oh, your Mercedes is having this problem, please go to your service, and please let it change, or let it check out, or whatever. Yeah, so this is something which is very expensive. But if you have digital goods, it's not the problem. Yeah, you upload your upload your update, and then it can be installed by the users. So no physical erasure, but content, and it's technical and cultural aging. So it becomes older. So there are different possibilities that such a good digital good would become older. The cost structure. So when we talked about it, the cost structure is we have very high fixed costs. That's for the programming and for testing and all that. And the variable costs are very low. So the advantage is that the scale effects are very, very high. So they are endless normally. So you can say you have possibly 4.2 billion customers, possible customers. When you offer your product in German, in English, in Chinese, in other languages, Spanish, French, and so on, then you have the market for you, a very big market. The problem of that are the market entry barriers. So first you need a very big investment. If you want to invest into a portal programming, it's very expensive. You need specialists. First, you will write down your request, what you want. So you ask for the question, what should be done, and then there's a design, and then you ask how can it be done. So you look about techniques, you look about architecture, you look about possibilities, like programs which are best use for this one, what you want to do. If you have done that, you have to find somebody who will make the programming. If this is finished, there has to be started with the testing. First only components, then together. All these things. You have to possibly run your portal on a reference system to look, is it fast enough, and all these things. And you have to test it out. And at last it's going live. And possibly it has some bugs, and you have to update it after a little time. So and this is a very expensive part in the beginning, and but after that there are normally only updates. So it's much more easier to make an update than programming of a complete program. So in the gaming scene, for example, the first game that you program is the most expensive. Then every update after that is much lower from the price. So what else? Digital services. So these processes which will be performed with digital goods. So digital services can be a cloud, for example, a portal, an online shop, whatever. So These are processes. So the searching costs are normally low, and the transparency, yes, it's a high price. Yeah. So what we have normally, often we have a ruinous price competition in established business models. That means the following. If you have a traditional business model, this can be changed against digital business model. So in Germany, we are losing our bookshops or bookstores. Yeah. Because many people read their books not physically. They use a tablet for that, or they buy it via Amazon or something like that. Yeah, and you need not to go into a bookstore if you want to order a book. Yeah. And so this is a ruinous price competition, but it's also convenient for the people. And if you have a store which is possibly in the center of a city, yeah, it has to pay its fees and its rent and all that, it has to sell its products. Yeah. Another point is that if you offer books online, it's no problem to have a book there that is only sold 2 or 3 times in a year. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But if you have a book physically in a store, that's capital that you can't use. Yeah, so you have this book there, and you have to wait until they are sold. Yeah, and you can't buy another book if it's not sold. You have it. Yeah, and you paid for that. Yeah, price agreements and cartels, syndicates. Yeah, there's this also. Possibility that there are price agreements between companies, and so the price could be higher than in a typical competition. Yeah. The product difference, yeah, that's something that is important. If you have many companies which have all the same products, yeah, without any difference, the price is the most important. Yeah, the one will win with the lowest price. And if you have a product difference, and if you can say, okay, I have a special product and it's worth it, and the people the people see it the same way, then you are not part of this polypole. You have a monopolistic part if you offer a product that is individual. Yeah, and so it can be it could be more expensive because the people would pay it. Yeah. So you have a range, yeah, where the people say, okay, it doesn't bother me if it's more expensive, I will buy it, until a price where the people say, "Oh no, in this case it's too expensive for me." Yeah, but you have a range where you can offer a price range where you can offer your products. Yeah, this is the advantage of a product difference. So we have different potentials to differentiate. Yeah. Horizontal differentiation, mass customization, and long tail. We will discuss it after this on the next pages. And the problems to trust digital markets. So you need to have a good reputation. Yeah? So if all things are easy, yeah, like Amazon, yeah, if you are you're buying a product, it will be sent to you, and you check it out, and you say, "Oh no, it's not interesting for me." Yeah, you send it back. Yeah, you have normally 2 weeks to do that, and it doesn't cost anything, and you will get back your money normally. Yeah, so it depends on the price. So as far as I know, it's if you have more than 15 euros, you get back all your money. Yeah. So here, reputation is very interesting for consumers. Yeah. There are certifications in the internet, what you can certify your company, your digital company. You get then a certificate for that. Yeah, so it's a trusted shop. Yeah, and you give an insurance. So if you don't get your product, then there's also an insurance made. And this offer, what I have in mind, it's a trusted shops. It's the name. Yeah, and the people have a look on that. Yeah, so and PayPal is something that's very, very interesting for the people, because if there is a problem with this product, or the supplier is not sending it to you, you get back your money. Yeah, and so you don't have a problem if you pay something via PayPal. Yeah, what is horizontal differentiation? These are normally modular built systems. The meaning here is that you have the possibility to offer different services, but the system is the same. Yeah, nearly the same. An example: we have something. We have shops here in Germany. It's no shop, it's a search engine, AutoScout24. Yeah, AutoScout24 offers the possibility to look for a car. Yeah, and yes, so the private people, they don't pay for that, but if you are official and official supplier of cars, you have to pay if you want to offer your cars. Yeah, you pay a fee for that. In the same way, there are other shops, other search machines. From the technical side, it's nearly the same. Yeah. So example could be FriendScout24. Yeah. So if you look for a boyfriend, yeah, for example, you can limit the age. You can you can say, okay, he has to. I want blue eyes. I want brown eyes. I want blonde hair. I want black hair, and something like that. Yeah, you can choose that, and it's the same with cars. Yeah, if you sell a car, you have different options. Yeah, so this is very similar from the technical side. Yeah, it's only the front end that what you see is different, but the database behind and how it works, that's nearly the same. Yeah. Another example is Immobilien Scout. So if you want to buy a house or an apartment or something like that, there are also portals, and they can be used automatically. It's nearly the same. Yeah. If you want to buy a house with limited square meters, you can put it in. Yeah, you can limit it. Or if you want to pay only a limited price, you can do that. Yeah, so it's also the same. This is the meaning of horizontal differentiation. Yeah, the modular built systems. Yeah, it's one time where it has been programmed, but there's no big change if you want to um, uh, use it for another possibility. Yeah. So product value added services. Yeah. So this can be you have a low price portal and you have a luxury price portal. Yeah. And on these luxury price portals, you get product value added services, for example. Yeah. Yeah, and then could be that you have no quality problems. This is because of yeah, you only present or you only offer products with high quality. Yeah, then you don't the customer doesn't have any quality problems. Yeah, so it can be the same products. Yeah, so on one side you see it's the side of presentation, and on the other side you have the part of distribution. Yeah. And so this is the meaning. If you have different kind of different kinds of offering, this means horizontal differentiation. Okay, we have less than 1 minute. I would say we stop again 5 minutes and then we make our last tour. Yeah, okay? Okay, see you. Okay, thanks.